Belleville Sens head coach Dave Bell, midweek check-in with the Battle of Ontario looming this weekend. Coach, how did you feel about your team's response over the first couple practices this week after the split last weekend?
I think we were okay. I think we got back to a workman mentality. Guys worked a little harder, a little bit more urgency in the drills, and also, a little more conviction on making plays or scoring goals. So I've liked it so far.
Are these first few games kind of confirming the strengths that you figured you'd have in your team, or are you learning some new things about your group?
I think we're learning. I think there's some areas that we need to clean up, some areas that I thought we might be better in, but then there's areas where I thought we needed to work on more that they've done a pretty good job of grasping what we're trying to do. So it's a work in progress.
And speaking of trying to grasp, we talked last week about the younger players getting in. Jorian Donovan does play 2 games last weekend. How did you feel he fared in his season debut?
He was fine. I mean, it's tough for defensemen. I always tell defensemen, just try to survive. It's fast. It's a new league. You're playing against men. You have to learn to defend a little bit differently than you did in junior because they're stronger and bigger. So Jorian's fine. Jorian's worked so hard. He's going to be fine. Again, just a young guy trying to find his legs in the league, so he'll be fine.
He's got some pretty good support from some other more veteran blue liners, including Philip Roos, who we're talking to this week. What has he added to this group?
Steady. He's just a steady. I mean, obviously you lose Heater, who was just a steady rock back there, and he's kind of the similar guy. Nothing super flashy, but at the end of the game, you're saying he was just steady and safe, which is what you want in a stay-at-home defenseman. And you know what? He's got more puck skills than I thought he did, and he jumps up in the play more than I thought he did. So that's a pleasant surprise. But for the most part, he's a steady, safe guy.
A few more questions here with Sens head coach Dave Bell. There has been some inquiries about the condition of Matt Sogard after he left the game on the weekend. Is there any update on the big goaltender?
The only update is that he did go get some imaging done yesterday. So doctors are waiting in Ottawa to look at that imaging, and then we'll have a timeline. So I don't know if it's days or weeks. I don't know yet.
Sure. With that aside, I suppose, how else do you prepare for Toronto this weekend? What are some of the areas of focus going up against a team that's got off to a pretty good start this year?
Well, they're super skilled. They got a lot of veteran guys, a lot of really good veteran guys, but their special teams are elite. I think they're perfect on the penalty kill, and their power play is about 28 or 38%. So we've been working on our special teams, but I think our game plan's always been the same against those guys, and to play to our strength and make them play defense because they're pretty good offensively.
And you'll have a handful of players who get in their first AHL Battle of Ontario as well, so always a little extra gear there, I suppose.
No, it should be good. I mean, I don't think anything's carrying over from the playoffs, but one of many this year, so hopefully we get off to the right foot.
And I know you guys were out at Black Bear Ridge for the team golf day this week. How did that go? Were you surprised by anybody's game?
Well, I know I won. My team won, so I'm not really surprised by that. We beat Angus Cruikshank's team, so make sure that gets on the air. But no, my group was outstanding. We had fun. What a beautiful day. October 22nd or whatever it was, and it was 22 degrees. So it was a great day by everybody.